Hey guys, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Apex Academy of Mathematics, where learning the language of the universe begins here. I am Akin, otherwise known as Apex Selenium, and this is another video tutorial where we're going to be talking a little bit about multiplication of numbers by 11, but specifically we're going to be multiplying 3-digit numbers by 11. This is basically part 3, but it's connected to part 2. So this is really showing you a second method of how to multiply 3, 4 and 5-digit numbers by 11. But in part 2 we showed you that the method can work for 4, 5, even 6-digit numbers, but this video is specified to only 3-digit numbers. All right guys, and as I said, this video is not per se to build your fundamental, it's to add a little weapon to your arsenal, one less thing to worry about when it comes to your multiplication table. All right, and also this is the fun part of math, so definitely enjoy it. Definitely this is the part of the math where a lot of students are not exposed to, and this is the side that you want to enjoy: flirting with numbers, playing around with numbers. And of course you're going to be playing around with one of my favorite numbers, which is the number 11. It really resonates with me very deeply, and I hope it also does the same for you. All right guys, so definitely let's jump right into the video now and see how this method works. All right, good. So we're gonna do the first 2 questions so we can get a hang of the method that I am using here. All right, but first let's read this notation right here. Yes, and as I said, this here may or may not make sense to you unless you can match this with the actual working out that I'm doing. So let's jump right into it. So it says here, when multiplying any 3-digit number by 11, we first separate the first 2 digits of the multiplicand from the last digit. I'm going to put a pause right here, and I'm going to do that aspect of the notes for you. So with this here, these first 2 questions, it says here that I'm supposed to separate the first 2 digits from the last one. So I'm going to separate the 14 from the 6. All right, that's what you're saying that I should do in that first line. And also for this one, I'm going to separate the 29 from the 1. All right, so that takes care of this part of the math. All right, that's what that part means. Separate the first 2 digits from the last digit. The next part of the notes says here, the end result of our answer will always be the end digit of the multiplicand. So therefore they're saying right here that the result of this product here is always going to end, for this specific one here, is going to end with 6, and for this one is going to end with 1. That's what we know for sure. Let me just create a better space here for this. All right, so this is 14 and 6 here, that's the separation, and also this is 29 and 1 for the separation. And for this part, we know our answer is going to end with 6, and we know our answer is going to end with 1. So that is what this part of the notes is saying. All right, awesome, that part. Now it says here that the sum of the numbers from the separation will give us a part of the middle digit to our answer. So when we sum these two and sum these two, it's going to give us a part of the middle answer right here. All right, and also the first digit in our answer will most often match the first digit of the multiplicand. So for this one, our answer usually ends in 1 or usually ends in 2, but it may or may change depending on if there is a carryover. All right, so that kind of explain a little bit about what this lots of words here, right? Math is more on the calculation side. It's not per se so much the reading part. But let's get into the example and see if we can make sense of this from a practical and visual perspective, okay? All right, so the first thing that we do is to cause a split. So we're gonna say 14, split it away from the 6, all right? So we know our answer is going to end with 6. for this one. All right, and then you're saying that we're going to add the 14 and the 6 here, and we're going to get 20. But since I'm not able to write down the entire 20 in the middle, it's going to give us a part of the middle answer. So 0 comes down, and we're going to bring the 2 onto the 14 right over here. So 14 plus 6 is 20. The 0 comes down and the 2 comes over on the 14, and then we just add the 14 to the 2, and we're going to get 16. And you can check on your calculator if your answer is 1606. All right, or if it is that you watch part 2, method 1, you're going to see that also 1606 is our answer for these very same questions that we're doing once again. All right, so hopefully if that method is better for you, then you can utilize this. Let's check it out. Let's try number 2 for using this method here. So the first thing we're going to do is do a split here. So we're going to split the 29 away from the 1. All right, we know our answer is going to end in 1. So 29 plus 1 is going to give us 30. I'm not able to write down the 30 right here, so I'm going to write down a part of the 30 here for the 0 and bring the 3 over to the 29, and 29 plus 3 is going to give us 32. So our answer there is 3,201. All right, and this method here, I definitely had to practice this when I learned it the very first time. In fact, I actually taught myself how to do this method here by using the previous ones that I know before. All right, so hopefully you're liking this video so far, and of course this must be a cool trick. Definitely you can take advantage of it and be that smarty person or that smarty pants in your class, as so you may say. All right, so let's check it out for these 2 harder examples. Okay, let's check it out. So we know we're going to separate the 89. Okay, we're going to separate the 89 from the 4. We know our answer is going to end in 4. All right, so this is a bigger number to add, but it's not so hard. So 89 and 4, that's going to give us 93. All right, so 93. So we're not able to write down the 93, so we're going to write down a part of the 93 and bring the 9 over onto the 89. All right, and when we add the 89 to the 9, we're going to get 98, and that should give us an answer of 9,834. All right, awesome guys. So I'm guessing by now I'm going to give you about 5 or so seconds to get this one right, and tell me if you got it. All right, so if you have gotten that part right, then you know that your answer should actually be 4 at the end right here. 79 and 4, that's going to basically give you 83. So the 3 comes here, and we're going to add the 8 to the 79, and that should give us an answer of 70. That should give us an answer, pardon me, of 87 actually. All right, that should give us an answer of 87. So that's 8,734 rather. All right, so check it out guys. Awesome trick, isn't it? Let's try it with the other 2 questions on the other page here. All right, so 311 multiplied by 361, we know we're going to split the 36 and the 1. Our answer will end in 1. 36 and 1 is 37. Unable to write down the 37? We write down the 7, bring the 3 over onto the 36, and we get 39. So answer works out to be 3,971. Awesome. Very good. Very good. Definitely make sure that you share this with your friends, family, but you've got to practice it first because you don't want to look not so smart. So we're going to practice this, and if this video is giving you some value and some content so far, be sure to hit like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos like this, plus so much more that the AAM is going to offer you here. And this is the final question here guys. Let's wrap this up real quickly for you. One last one guys. So we have the 57 here, we're going to split it, 57 and the 8. Yes, our answer will end in 8, and 57 plus 8, that's going to give us 65. and we are unable to write down the 65, so we write down a part of the 65 and bring the 6 over onto the 57, and when we add those two together we are going to get 63. So our final answer works out to be 6,358. All right guys, that brings us to the end of this video and the end of these 3-part series in terms of multiplication by 11. I hope these methods were able to make you smile, able to say, hey, there's actually some fun in math. And of course, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell for future updates. All right, guys, take good care of yourself, and I'll see you soon for more videos like this, plus much more, as we move on to build students' fundamentals, make them become stronger, and unlock that genius that lies within all of you. And don't forget to practice, practice, and practice. But do it smart, don't do it hard. Take care. Akeem, Apex LNU, say goodbye from the Apex Academy of Mathematics for now. Take care, guys.